Good day to you, everybody. Welcome to the High Path channel. My name is Rosa and I am the mama of our plant-based family of 7. As some of you may know, my husband Trey, poor Trey, he recently broke his ankle, his fibula bone, I believe. It was a freak accident. He fell off of his skateboard and just landed the wrong way. Hey everybody, welcome back to the High Path channel. Today we are prepping some food. Now today is going to be a little bit of a different prep because we are actually going into surgery very soon for Trey's broken ankle. He broke it, last Tuesday, and our surgery is going to be on this Thursday. Now we have to go to like a pre-op appointment tomorrow, and we're going to be gone pretty much all day because we have to travel there. We've also got some other appointments. We've got the hospital visit. We've also got our doctor's visit, like a pre-surgery type prep thing with our doctor as well. So that's going to take up basically all day. So of course we have to prep some food because no prep, no cooking means no food. Also today I wanted to make some things that are very easy for the kids. I want them to be able to help themselves to food when we are gone. So we are going to prepare some really simple, like we've got a peanutty type noodle salad that I'm going to make out of angel hair, which I'm going to get started on. I've got some rigatoni here that I'm just going to maybe do like a baked casserole pasta type thing. What else? I also need to prep Trey's salad because we have to take food out for him tomorrow as well. We're going to be out all day, and honestly I don't even know how the surgery is going to be. We don't know how long he's going to be in the hospital for. Do I need to prep food there? Because obviously hospital food is it's pretty bad, and Trey is, he has a specific diet that he needs to stick to, so I don't know if I need to prep for that too. So I've got some fruits here that I have that I can kind of chop up, like watermelons, and I've got grapes that I could take as well. So I don't have a plan really. I know I need to get food taken care of before we leave tomorrow, which is going to be early in the morning. I'm excited and I'm a little bit nervous because as a wife, of course, I'm going to be nervous about the anesthesia and surgery. It's just it's not the first time that we've done surgery. Like one of our sons, they've gone through surgery, and that was a very long, intensive surgery. This one is a little bit different, but we'll definitely be asking lots of questions. Trey has never broken a bone in his life, and he's made it 40 plus years without a broken bone. So this was definitely a new experience for the both of us. Thank you guys so much for all of your well wishes. We really, really, really just appreciate all of the love that you've been showing us and talking to us about how you experience your broken bones and just helping us with our anxiety overall. The doctor that we found, he is very, very competent. He is very confident, and that confidence is really comforting, and he is just really, really cool. So we're going in with full confidence that everything is going to go very, very well. Alrighty, so let's get back to meal prepping. I've already started a pot of rice, and then now we are starting off with a peanut noodle salad. So we just cooked some angel hair pasta, which Mercy is testing out, and we are just going to add some ingredients. So we've got some sesame oil. We're tossing it with some sesame oil just to make sure the noodles don't stick. Also on the side, I am preparing Trey's salad for our pre-op day and our appointment day. In the background on the stove, I also got some pasta sauce going as well. Peanut noodle salad is one of those things that are so easy to make and put together. All you need is a handful of simple ingredients. We've got some creamy peanut butter, organic. We're going to add some red onions to this. We've got some lemon juice. I wanted that extra little bit of acidity, so I'm putting the red onions directly into the noodles, and then we're going to make a sauce, which Mercy is in charge of. The sauce is going to be just peanut butter. We have some creamy peanut butter. You can use crunchy if you like that texture. We're also going to add some organic coconut aminos. This is a great soy sauce substitute if you are trying not to eat too much soy. We've also got a little bit of aromatic sesame oil. We just use a toasted sesame oil. Then we're going to add the lemon juice If you have some limes, you can use that as well, or if you just have some vinegar, just add that in just for that extra acidity to cut through any oiliness from the peanut butter and the sesame oil. You're gonna give it a good mix, and this is the sauce ready and done. I know many of you make peanut noodles yourselves, so we would love to know what you add in it and what makes yours a little bit different than ours. We would love to know in the comments. Today, for some extra greenery and crunch, I am going to slice a head of cabbage really finely as possible, and I'm going to add it to our noodles as well. We've also added like snap peas before, or maybe a red cabbage, anything that you have in your pantry. Make sure you are seasoning and tasting as you go, just like Mercy did. It looked like we needed a little bit of more coconut aminos, a little bit of salt, and some more sesame oil as well. Once Mercy does her final taste test and approves, this is going to go into a Tupperware and it's ready for putting it into the fridge. Our pasta sauce is in the background, so I've got some onions and some bell peppers. I just have some orange and red peppers. I've also got a pot of rice going and the pasta for our pasta sauce. I am using rigatoni for this pasta dish today. I found that rigatoni is now one of my newest favorite pasta shapes. I don't know what it is. I just really love a large tube thing that kind of gets all of the sauce into the tube. Oh, it's really good. I'm adding some crushed tomatoes into our sauce. I'm using about 2 cans here. And to make it a little bit creamy, we're actually going to add a little bit of coconut milk as well. But we're actually going to do a pasta bake, so we're going to layer the coconut milk and the sauce just in a little bit. My go-to vegetables for some really quick, easy pasta bake is just to add some frozen vegetables like broccoli and peas. This pasta is going to be so easy and quick to make. We're not going to mix any of these. We're just going to layer everything together. So of course we're going to start off, this is just kind of like lasagna making. We're going to start off with some sauce on the bottom. We're going to also add our coconut milk on the bottom, just so that the milk kind of mixes together with that tomatoey sauce. We're going to add the pasta into each of these dishes, layer on some of the frozen, already chopped broccoli and peas, and then we're going to do the layering all over again with that sauce, the pasta, the coconut milk, and I kind of like to just zhuzh it up a little bit with like a ladle or a spoon, just so that we are mixing the sauces and the vegetables and the sauce kind of goes into the pasta. These 2 pans are definitely going to fill up our kiddos' bellies. I made 2 pounds of pasta and I added as much vegetables as I can, and this will be easily for 2 nights, 2 dinners. Next, I also wanted to prep some chopped vegetables. I'm just chopping up some beets, some broccoli, some cauliflower to get it ready for Trey's dinners or lunches throughout the next few days. Alrighty, this is pretty much what we made the first day. It took me only about like an hour or so, and this is what we've got for the first day. Today we have a very long day ahead of us. We've got lots of appointments, and I woke up pretty early. I'm going to get things started. So whatever that I didn't prep yesterday, I'm going to prep a little bit more today. So I am starting off with some chickpeas here. I just soaked some chickpeas overnight and just draining it and getting it ready to be cooked. We're going to be making some fried rice today and some other miscellaneous things. So I've also got some soaked quinoa, which I am draining, and we are going to rinse that out and then start that cooking as well. All this meal prepping is going to help for the next couple of days or a few days. We don't know what it's going to be like for the hospital. We don't know how long it's going to take. So it's good to just have a few meals in the fridge ready to go. For this quinoa, we're going to make a very simple quinoa salad. We're just going to boil up some quinoa with some seasonings in it. We're going to bring this up to a boil and let it simmer and then steam in a little bit. It is time to roast up Trey's vegetables for his salad for the day today. And while that's cooking in the oven, we're going to start on other things here for the kids and I. I'm going to make some breakfast for the kids this morning. So we've got some oats here. We're gonna make a cinnamon and raisin baked oatmeal. This combo is so good in a cookie, so I figured we'd just make it into a baked oatmeal. We're gonna add about a half a can of coconut milk in here just to keep it a little creamy. We're also, of course, gonna add some cinnamon. and we're sweetening it up with a little bit of coconut sugar. We would love to know in the comments if you are a fan of baked oatmeal or if you just like to cook it on the stove. I'm also adding a little bit of extra crunch. We're just going to add some sunflower seeds. We're going to add some water because whenever you do a baked oatmeal, you definitely need extra liquid. And then we're just going to bake this at 350 for about 45 minutes or so until it's done. We'll check it in a little bit. The kids did have a request today, which was to make some bobo cha-cha. If you don't know what bobo cha-cha is, it is basically a coconut milk based dessert. So I just have some purple potatoes being washed, and then I'm going to prep for our fried rice as well. On the other counter, I'm going to actually blend up some soaked chickpeas. This is just raw soaked chickpeas. We're going to make a scrambled eggs out of this and then add it to our fried rice. So all I did was just add some seasonings, salt. You can use some black salt if you want to, just for that sulfuric egginess. You're going to add water just enough to maybe cover the chickpeas and then blend it until smooth. To make our scrambled eggs, we're going to use a cast iron skillet, add some grapeseed oil, and just going to pour in our chickpea batter. We kind of spread it and let it create sort of a crust on the bottom. So we're not going to let it move or scramble it just yet. We're going to wait until it's nice and brown, and then we're going to flip it so you get this nice golden crisp. Poor Mercy, you can see that she's still tired. She's just waking up from her sleep. It's still early. And I just tasked her with continuing on with my quinoa salad. We've definitely got quite a few things going on. We always do. So it's a good thing that these two kiddos are up helping me today. So in this quinoa salad, we're going to dump in our quinoa in a bowl. We've got some, I believe, some cilantro, a little bit of garlic here. We've got some roasted vegetables that we're going to add. For the acidity, we're adding some lime juice, and then we're going to finish it off with a little bit of hemp seed oil. Quinoa salad is one of those go-tos. It is so easy to make, and it keeps in the fridge. The kids love it, Trey loves it, I love it too. It's just so simple, and it's a great summer recipe. Back on the scrambled eggs, you can see how it resembles scrambled eggs. It is so cool. So I'm going to let Israel finish up scrambling some of these eggs. I'm going to use what rice that we made yesterday to make our fried rice. It's always a good idea to use some cold rice because the rice the rice grains are going to be separated in the fried rice. I've already started sauteing some onions and garlic underneath here, so the rice is going to be coated with that delicious fragrant oil. Now we're going to go back to our bobo cha-cha. I am going to chop up some purple potatoes and I'm going to add it to a big pot. We're going to cover it with some water and bring that to a boil so it starts cooking the potatoes nice and soft. Back on that fried rice, our scrambled chickpea eggs are going straight into our fried rice to absorb all of that delicious aromatic onions and garlic. We're going to do a cheat here by just adding some frozen peas and carrots that I got on sale. So we're going to just dump the whole bag in. We're going to season our fried rice with some sesame oil, some salt, some coconut aminos as well. We're going to keep this very, very simple and very traditional in a fried rice. We have the fire on pretty high. We're going to try to toast some of this rice and get that flavor going in. This is so good and so easy to make. All right, baked oatmeal is done. I added a little bit more coconut milk on top, and then this is what the bobo cha-cha looks like. It's just that water and the potatoes. We have packed Trey's salad in here, and we're also going to pack some food for the youngest two, which we're going to take on our trip today. I'm adding some grapes and some crackers along with that fried rice that we just made. This is the bobo cha-cha. We added some sugar for some sweetness, some cinnamon, and some coconut milk. Alrighty, we have to leave and we will see you in a little bit. So yesterday was the day that we got pre-registered at the hospital. We did all of the paperwork and everything. We got him all set, and that was yesterday. Today is the day to get his surgery done. He is at the hospital right now. We thank you guys so much, so much for all of your well wishes and all the prayers. We really appreciate it. Any little bit counts. Yeah, here's all our prayers. So thank you so much for all of that. We will update you very soon on how he's doing. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.